guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to be doing a book review for Jennette McCurdy's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died. Yes, I know the title of this book is alarming, but you have to read the book to understand why the title is what it is. And if you don't know who Jennette McCurdy is a former actress. She starred on shows like iCarly and Sam and Cat. She played Sam Puckett, a food-loving, funny character that carried around a buttersauce. iCarly and Sam and Cat were definitely a part of my childhood. But reading this book had me feeling like everybody deserves to at least enjoy their childhood. And the things that Jennette experienced, I found this book to be so raw, so real, so honest, sad, heartwarming, and healing all at the same time. Now, this book does have trigger warnings about abuse, restricting food, and a lot of childhood trauma. So if you don't want to hear about those things, I recommend you click off of this video now. And I recommend you do not read the book because she covers all of those things and how she felt about fame, her co-stars, and all of those things in this book. To me, this book is a 5-star read, and I think everybody should read it just to get the idea that everybody has their deep, dark secrets. Everything can look good and glamorous on the outside, and everybody wears a mask of some sort to protect themselves, to make everything look good because they don't want people to know the hurtful things, the painful things, the deep dark secrets for a number of reasons. So this book starts off with Jennette detailing her childhood. Her mom had cancer when she was really young, and it took a toll on the family. She grew up as Mormon. Mormon is a denomination of the religion Christianity, and she enjoyed going to church, but church for her was this escape just for a couple of hours from her reality. Her mom did get better with her cancer, and they started going to church more, and Jennette's mom wanted her to be an actress, but Jennette did not want to be an actress. She started off doing commercials, little guest appearances on shows here and there, and she saw how it made her mom happy. Her mom also had a dream of being an actress but did not, and acting was her mom's way of Jennette's family getting out of their situation. Jennette saw her mom complaining about bills, the debt collectors, and she would do anything to keep her mom happy because her mom had cancer. Her mom was also a little bit of a hoarder, but not necessarily diagnosed with that. So the more Jennette did acting, the more happy that her mom became. Her mom and dad had a tumultuous relationship as well. And when Jennette started acting, that's when her mom really came on full force with her hair being a certain way, Jennette looking like a star, doing anything and everything to get her in the door. Did Jennette want to do it? No. But at one point when Jennette tried to quit, she watched her mom cry, and her mom said some things, and it changed Jennette's mind about acting, just for the time being to keep her mom happy. Now fast forwarding to iCarly was Jennette's big break. iCarly was not Jennette's favorite acting, but she enjoyed her relationship with Miranda Cross, who played the main character, Carly Shay. She enjoyed her time with Miranda. They created a real friendship. Jennette knew how to cry on demand. She took dance lessons. She did all these things to sort of kind of make her a better actor. But Jennette's real passion is writing, and I can see why her real passion is writing, because the way this book was written, I think I cried at pretty much every turn. And the behaviors Jennette learned, like calorie restriction, her relationship with food, her mom also had the same relationship with food, but she taught Jennette how to restrict food, count calories, how to maintain this certain weight of 98 pounds. The more and more Jennette tried to get out of acting, the more and more she saw how it devastated her mom. Even when iCarly ended, Jennette went on to have a country music career. She was promised her own show where she would write and produce and direct. Then comes along Sam and Cat, which was not her most experience. She talked about the time where this was Ariana Grande's time of becoming a pop star, and she was able to do things outside of Sam and Cat, and how the company would work around that, and she would carry the show Sam and Cat because Ariana Grande was not there because of her music obligation. And this one particular time sticks out to where when Sam and Cat was coming to an end, this is what sticks out to me. She was promised a chance to direct, and it didn't happen because some higher up did not want her to, and that really turned her away. But also times that stick out to me are like chapter 45, where she was away from her mom. She had started dating this guy that her mother did not want her to date or anything like that. Her mom didn't want her to date. Her mom kind of fed her the idea that men get in the way and you shouldn't date and all of those things. And her mom wrote her this horrendous letter just calling her all types of names. It was sad to see her mom speak about her the way she did, because this was the first time Jennette was trying to figure out things for her own, have her own life, follow her own dreams and not the wishes of her mom to keep her family in money or afloat. That's what acting did for her family. Jennette making money made it easier for her family to pay their bills. But the way her mom spoke about her and to her should have not happened. Her mom shouldn't have taught her calorie restriction either. And some other things that you will have to read in the book that she experienced at the hands of her mother. It breaks your heart to see, to hear about it. And then knowing that her mom's cancer eventually came back, and how Jennette felt sad because she loved her mother, even though she didn't necessarily like the way her mom treated her. She loved her. It was hard for her to watch her mom go through cancer a second time. But the healing came when she met this man, and he noticed things were off about Jennette. And he told her the only way we would be together is if you go to therapy. And she went to therapy, did not like it, and then quit therapy. The guy that convinced her to go to therapy, turns out he had his own issues that came up eventually, which turned into schizophrenia. But eventually, Jennette found the right therapist to help her with her calorie restrictions and the way she felt about herself and the things she had to deal with her mom. Listening to her therapy experience and how she was so resistant to therapy the first time around, but then the second time around, she started to see the progress and the difference and learn things about how, yes, you had all this stardom and it might have looked glamorous on the outside, but the things that were done to you and the things that you went through are not normal. And also learning that none of these things that happened to you in childhood were your fault. You were a child and it was up to your parents to provide and let you be a child. And also throughout the book, she learned that the man that she thought was her father turned out not to be, and that created a whole different dynamic in relationship. This book serves as a powerful testament to Jennette's journey toward peace and acceptance. To see her in a light sharing her own pain fused with anger. Though her words, she invites readers into the intimate world, exposing the raw and realness of her grief and complex emotions. The story is like she had this life and she's on this journey of healing and self-discovery. And the book teaches you that you can be in a dark place, a dark state of mind, but you don't have to stay in a dark space or dark state of mind if you can get help. And yes, it's going to be a journey, but in the end, you're going to go through this grieving process, but through this grieving process, you can also heal. This book has made me think about and realize that you don't really know what a person's life is like when you're not around them. You don't know what things they have experienced or what they've been through. And you have to learn that people's experiences past and trauma shape them. So we have to create a space where we can listen, learn, and also be empathetic. This book is about 6 hours long for the audio version, which you can find the audio version on Book of the Month. It is a deep read. It is a heavy read. But if you can get through the dark, heavy, triggering stuff, I can guarantee you that you will think about people in a whole different way. And it will open your eyes to know that people don't live a perfect life. And that sometimes the only way people know how to deal with what goes on behind closed doors is to put on a mask that everything's okay. So for me, this is a 5-star read. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I'm always thinking of you, sending my love, and bye for now.